we're going to look at ways of warming up to help kind of facilitate playing jazz and playing on chord changes, improvising, that kind of thing. And we're going to start with just a simple major triad. Boom, boom, boom. So 1, 3, 5. On C major, arbitrary starting point, but it makes sense to start somewhere, and then just go around this circle of fifths, etc. So the preparation that you'll need to do for this is to have some of those shapes sorted out. Now with the guitar there are lots and lots of possibilities, and there's also the aspect of the tuning between the third and the second strings, so those kind of changes, that kind of idea, but also starting with different fingers, that kind of stuff, and there are all kinds of other possibilities. So that's a good kind of pre-exercise, getting to that point where you're familiar with other kinds of shapes. Basically trying to start the triad, say, with every finger as a suggestion. And then the other thing you need to do is have a way of coming down in a kind of musical fashion. So obviously if you start with your... Once you get to there, it doesn't make much musical sense to go... No, it's perfectly valid if you want to do it, but it'd be more musical to have something that carries on with that line or brings it back round to the start. So I'm going to suggest, okay, so 1, 5, 3, and then when you get down low enough, then you can etc. And the idea ultimately is to do this in time. Triads obviously work as triplets, so a slow kind of metronome going, and then just keep the tempo realistic and go through the circle of fifths. Just keep going round, try and use all of the instrument, low notes, high notes, kind of don't try and get stuck too much into a finger pattern, kind of improvise with it. Kind of like this kind of thing. So I'm thinking of my tempo. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, and I could carry on, going around that for quite some time.